Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and a horrible little story, really. It's about a young girl and three immigrants. So immediately the left will be going, "Oh, he's talking about immigrants again." Well, yeah, I am, because it's a story about what we're doing and what we're letting into this country. They found a 12-year-old girl in a car park, supermarket car park. They grabbed her, snatched her, they drugged her, and they raped her multiple times. Their name is Kevin Horvath, Ivan Turtak. They first saw the victim in a supermarket car park in Dover, in Kent. And then they kept her under with crystal meth and amphetamines, and then subjected her for several days to vile sexual acts. They were joined by a third man, Ernst Gunnar. She was told that she'd be killed if she raised the alarm, complained, or tried to escape. And then she did manage to escape after 2 days. The three men have been in prison, but not for long enough. The girl is still having nightmares. She cannot feel comfortable around groups of people, particularly men. She has no friends because she can't open up and trust people. And she says she doesn't feel like the same girl anymore. Well, of course she doesn't. She's not the same girl anymore. She's been brutalized by these immigrants, by these horrible, horrible people. You see the thumbnail. She just says she just wants to be herself again, but doesn't know if she ever will. Now, the two of them were the first who snatched her have been given 17 years each in prison, but under government guidelines, that means they'll be out in about, 6? And Gunnar received 19 years, but again, 6.5, 7 years. They will serve an extended licence period after they're released of 3 years. Well, whoopee-doo. And then they were given concurrent rather than consecutive sentences for other offences, including the rape, sexual assault, and possession of indecent images of others. These sort of criminals and this sort of crime should not have 19 and 17-year sentences. Lacking a death penalty, which sadly we are, it should be whole life sentences. And we need to start building a supermax prison, an absolute pit of hell. Base it on something out of Dante and put these animals in there. They act like animals, they live like animals. We need to start treating them like animals, the animals that they are. And these men are not the only ones doing this. It's the tip of the iceberg. Immigrants attacking children in this country, and we see it time and time again. And no one is willing to address the problem or do anything about it. People like me, I can't do anything. I can just report it, but I can't stop it. But if there's 65 million of us standing there wanting it stopped, then we can do something, because we are many, they are few, and hopefully eventually we will win. But we've got to frighten the government. The government should be frightened of its people. And when you get these animals on the street that the government seem willingly to be letting in continually, that's the problem. That girl wasn't raped by those three men. That government was raped by the British government. Thank you very much.